Hello, everyone. Welcome to Marketing 459 Personal Selling and Sales Management. This is a review for exam one, review for your first exam. First exam will cover chapters 1 through 4. Okay, 1 through 4. Let's go over and review what we have talked about, covered in the first 4 chapters. Okay. As to your test, your exam 1 and all 4 exam actually the same. For the exam, you have 50 multiple choice questions. 50 multiple choice questions. It's on Blackboard. Okay, you can start on the due date, the start date on the syllabus. Okay, I normally will keep it open for you for 2 days, for 48 hours. Okay, basically you have 2 days to take it and complete it. You must complete it once you start. You cannot stop. You cannot pause and resume. Okay, it's one shot. So make sure you have a good, secure internet connection and in enough time. No disturbance. Just focus on your test taking. Okay, and yeah, that's for that. So this is a review for the exam one. For the exam, let's see what we have covered. Okay. First, in chapter 1, we talk about the type of outside sales forces, the different types of outside sales forces, right? And make sure you know that, the different types. And also we talk about the transaction selling versus relationship selling, okay? Transaction selling versus relationship selling, okay? And then we talk about the different categories of sales jobs. There is a consultative salesperson. Basically, we're the salesperson working as a consultant, right? Consultant providing advices to customers. Right? Consultative salesperson basically work as both sales and consultants. Okay. Then there is a key account salesperson. Key account or major account, big account. These are major customers. Then there's a new business account salesperson. Yeah, new business salesperson. The job or the mission or the goal of the salesperson is to seek new business, to open market, right? To open new market, get a new business, new customer coming. Okay? Then there is a sales support salesperson. That is the person providing sales support to support the salesperson. Okay? They also, while doing their supporting services, they can also sell. Okay? Then there is the missionary salesperson. Missionary salesperson, as in the name implies, is like they're on go out on a mission. Right? This missionary salesperson does not earn commission. They are paid a salary, a fixed salary. Okay? And they can tell the customers about this. They say, hey, I'm a missionary salesperson, so I do not take commission. So I'm not under pressure to make a sale to earn commission. So I'm paid a salary, a flat salary. So in that way, the customer may feel that this person will not be in the best interest of the person to sell to earn commission, but to offer services to the customer. So it works in some cases. Okay. Then there's a delivery salesperson. The people doing the delivery and installation may also serve as a salesperson. Okay. So delivery type of salesperson. These are the different categories of salesperson. Okay. Sales jobs. And then we talk about the activities of salespeople. What do salespeople do? Yeah, in their daily work, right? They do sales. Okay, they do sales, of course, right? They do customer service. They service customers. They manage their territory, do territory management. They do development. They sharpen their skills, learn new skills, learn about new products, right? And they also provide company services like training the new salesperson, etc. Okay? Then we talk about the uniqueness of sales jobs. what makes sales job unique? Sales job is unique in many ways. Right? One of them is the lack of supervision. There's no direct supervision. Okay? And you're on your own. Okay? So you have to be self-motivated. Okay? Then we talk about the sales management responsibility. As sales manager, what is your responsibility in overseeing and motivating, training, and mobilizing your salespeople? What's your responsibility as sales managers? Okay. Then we talk about the executive ladder in personal selling. Where can you go to climb the corporate ladder, starting with the sales job, right? Sales associate, salesperson, sales rep, to sales manager, sales director, the director of sales and marketing, VP of marketing, maybe the CEO or president of company. Okay? Career ladder, executive ladder. Okay. Then we talk about the evolution of marketing management. Okay, evolution of marketing management. We started businesses started out as production orientation. In the era of production orientation, all you have to do is just produce. Okay? Like Henry Ford on his Model T cars, right? Model T cars. He can't produce enough to satisfy the needs. Okay? They don't care. Do they care about the marketing and customer service? Maybe a little bit, but not much. Okay, not much. Okay? Then there's a sales orientation. That is when production caught up, right? More producers, more manufacturers emerged. Right? There's a fierce competition among businesses or producers. Okay? And then they focus on sales orientation. Sales, selling by hardcore selling salespeople. Okay? The next stage is a marketing orientation. That they don't just focus on producing and selling, but on identifying customer needs and wants, and create a product to satisfy that need. That's what the marketing orientation is about, right? Marketing concept is about. Okay? And the last one, or the latest one, is a relationship orientation. Yeah, you manage through customer relationship management, and you manage the customers' relations in order to make them repeat customers, loyal customer to you. They'll come back and back and back to keep having the business with you. Okay? Then we talk about strategic planning process, also the strategic trends in sales management. Okay? Then we talk about the CRM. You know what CRM stands for, right? Customer relationship management. They are software packages that can help business to do that, to carry out that as part of the relationship orientation we just talked about. Okay, the CRM, customer relationship management. In the next chapter, we talk about the personal selling process. Okay? Or professional selling, personal selling. Okay? There are 8 steps of the sales process. Okay? First one, prospecting. And the prospect, right? And hot prospect. And then pre-approach. Before you approach them, pre-approach, what do you do? Okay? And then approach your customer. Okay? Approach your customer. Okay? The next, once you approach your customer, and got an appointment to meet with them in person in the office, right? Then what you need to do next? Find out about their needs. Need assessment. How do you find their needs? Spin, right? I'm going to spin question just a second. Okay? And then you find about their needs, and then you give your presentation. Make sure that your presentation is focusing on satisfying their needs. Okay? The presentation. And then what do you have to do after you give the presentation? You need to handle those objections, meeting objections. Will you have objections? Of course you will. From the very beginning into the end, last minute, you're always going to have many objections. How do you handle that? Meet those objections. And then after you handle your objections, answer the questions to the satisfaction, you want to gain commitment. You want to close the deal. Gain commitment, close the deal. Okay? After you sign the contract, close the deal, you still need to follow up. Okay? So these are the 8 steps of the sales process. Okay? And how do you find about the need? How do you assess their needs? In need assessment, we use a spin technique, right? Spin technique. Spin, S-P-I-N, spin. Okay? What are the type of questions you ask using spin? First, you ask S-type question, situation questions. Okay? And second, you ask P-type questions. That's problem questions. Find out where, how they're unhappy about the current product they use. And you find the problem, right? And then you ask them the implication questions or I-type question. What is the I-type question or implication question about? Once you identify the problem, you need to tell them, you need to emphasize to them, highlight the consequences of that problem, right? The consequences of the problem, or implication of that problem. And then finally, you ask the N-type question. The N-type question, needs payoff questions. That is you need to show them how your product can satisfy their needs. Okay? But if you cannot find the needs and the customer is still unsatisfied, you spin again, yeah? Ask spin questions again until you find something, find the problem, tell them about the implications, and show them how you can satisfy their needs. Okay? The whole sales process is about. Okay? Then we talk about the organizational design in chapter 4. Organizational structure and the marketing orientations, okay? And how responsibility and authority should be related. Okay? How and why executive control should not be too big, too deep, and too much, and why the activities should be balanced and coordinated. Okay? Then we talk about the different type of designs: line and staff design, okay, functional design, horizontal design, geographical design, organization with a product specialized design, okay, with product managers as staff specialist design, okay, and also type of customer design. So different type of designs. I want to know, understand, remember the pros and cons of each. When a certain type of design should be the best to use, okay, under what situation and what conditions for what type of customers. Okay. And finally, we talked about, remember the chart we had, we talked about captive versus independent sales rep. Yeah. Sometimes you want to use a captive sales rep. You hire someone, put them on board, pay them salaries, benefits, and commission. Right? Sometimes you want to use independent sales rep, right? Pay them only commissions. They're not part of not your employees, okay? But you're independent contractor, okay? So when to use which, that's the decision, and how do you decide on that? That's the key in that chart I showed you, okay? So that's basically all I have. So these are all the key issues, topics that will be covered in exam 1, okay? So when the exam is open, please find your time, arrange your time to take it, okay? Good luck with your test. I'll see you soon.